To the monsters very visible. That's a tube. That's just a tube. With some cavities in it. Geez, there's a lot of warnings here. Wanted to wait to the actual main menu before I say my spiel, but this is actually lasting a while, actually. I thought that was the opening starting. The fuck, Studio Zero?
I trust this will suffice.
Wait, what?
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
One opening, okay. I thought I was going to go to the main menu. What's happening here?
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
Theo?
Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
Damn, well, wait to start the game.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
It looks like Dio to me. That's all I'm getting from advice from him. Alright, what an interesting way to start the game. What is this music? I don't know anything about this game. I saw, other than it showing, what did I say, the reveal trailer when the game was announced, I've seen basically nothing of this game. But I really want to play it because it's Atlus. I love Persona, I love Shin Megami Tensei, and the reveal trailer kind of looked like a mix of both. And the main character kind of looks like the main character of Persona 3, and Ike is having a baby. So another reason, what the fuck? Another reason why I wanted to play the game. Metaphor Refantazio. That was a very weird way to start the game, though. So far, it doesn't sound. Oh, that's correct. That was on. That was on. I thought it was defaulted on the credit and then it was settings. I don't know why I thought that. It doesn't sound too loud, so I want to say the music's fine, what it is. Of course, if I'm gonna change once I edit, and I hope I'm correct and not that bad. Not bad. New combinations for guard, passion, and auto battle, yes. Toggle auto lock? Wait, what? What? Okay, what kind of, why is there an auto lock mechanic if it's, I thought the game was turn based. Okay. Skip your selections when skipping events. Skip animations when skipping what? Yeah, I just want to go with that. That setting in there kind of got me messed up. What kind of game is this? Is it like an action RPG and turn based? That'd be kind of cool. Actually, I think I've seen that in the build trailer. Actually, I don't remember if that was featured in there.
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
A little bit. Paid $70 for it.
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Oh, that's the same name. What was this? Yeah, sure.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Fucking dog, hold on. Sorry about that. That's a camera dog who was barking outside my door.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not always, no. Some people's like, I don't know how to say it. Some people's my brain is having a seizure here trying to say his word. Some fictional stories have done great things for the world, is what I'm trying to say.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Okay, Regicide is a little blacked out, so I don't think I picked that, so I'm just going to go hard. I went hit Regicide to begin with, because I never played this game, but hard is default. Until further notice was shown otherwise. Yeah, it is. I guess it's done.
Looks like we're in the clear.
Just straight up made the same design.
Capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
You don't look like you belong in this
Monsters, huh?
style show.
I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
Like, I feel like I'm in a different timeline right now, which is how I know characters dress like.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is no tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
Like, look at the guy in the blue hair. Doesn't he look like he's dressed in modern clothing? Is it just me?
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving.
Does that ship have legs?
Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears.
Knife
no
ears.
feminine like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Oh shit, it's a Kingdom Hearts fanfic. That dude does a lot during this time.
Hold it!
Why would you even try that?
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like
Ooh!
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Wait, you could have done that the whole time? Alright. Lady Badass, you literally could save that man's life if you get moved that fast from the get-go. I don't know why you decided to wait.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
What's say momentum? Oh, what the fuck? Magic Igniter is a tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test. With some exceptions, such as those serving in the state army, igniters can be costly depending on power and specifications, and purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. Goddamn, so it's just a very expensive gun. But yeah, but you could get them for other means besides those things, like, you know, stealing of the black market. That just seems immediately apparent. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult, even with the entire lifetime income of an average commoner. Goddamn. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Bureaucracy and the Magic Associations have excluded production rights of igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense. The time needed to cast magic depends on the user's skill, but can only also be slightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. While using an igniter, my god, my brain is stroking out so much. Sedentary poses a little problem. Activating an igniter while moving is difficult and is thus advised to use them cautiously. Which I still said that word wrong, and I can't tell what it is right now. Gauntlet Runner. Often called runners as shorthand, a general term for magic-powered semi-automatic vehicles designed for traversing the wasteland and either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomenon. Traveling the wilds on foot or even in a lightly armed carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. Damn. However, as cities and countries grew, so too did the demand for resources, many of which required transport in large quantities. The Gauntlet Runners filled in the niche of an armed, sturdy vehicle that could help with transport and land development. There are smaller runners roughly the size of an armed carriage with a small deck addition, but it's more common to see models that walk on legs with an internal living area comparable to the Mars house. Why would you design this with legs? Like, I get what they're trying to say here. I get the need for like vehicles, especially one that I assume is supposed to be like a blimp, but like, or even like just something heavily armored to get around the land. I get that. Why legs? Why legs? Like, I was just on a carriage, so they have wheels. Right? So why did they design this with legs and talons? What was going through their minds to design that? Legs are more common in their design than wheels. Okay, why? Probably because of the versatility of all manner of difficult terrain, but more so because adopting the remains of skeletons of large monsters as it is more cost effective and stronger than artificially creating all the components necessary. That's an actual creature's leg? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Okay, cool. Sancticism, a monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of the one God, the Almighty, the religion of majority across the United Kingdoms. Its sanctors preach that uttering the prayer, I never could try to pronounce that, with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is a state religion, and the sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs. Alright, cool. That I don't think was came up. It's cool. Fucking didn't know I have all that in there when I clicked that button, but sure.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
What mission?
Come on. This is no time for jokes.
Thank you. Finally. Give me. It always bothers me when the main character has a voice actor, he can talk, but I can choose things for him to say and he doesn't say it. Thank you for finally making a game where he speaks it.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Okay. Forgive me, but I really don't trust you. Oh, you don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. And I played a long time ago. Played a certain RPG on a DS with a nice little fairy companion, and yeah, due to that game, I no longer trust any fairies. Let's select the move. R2 to start moving the dash. Select the dodge at any attacks. Some actions you can perform, and the corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the mini-map to see which way to go. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, this is cool. So, it's not.
Stop!
I'm sensing something close. Don't move.
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed yet, though. Plus, L2 use foresight, or face-sight. This really lets you see which Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, you'll show up with unknown. Repair as best you can.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I'll just go up and smack it.
Strong one. Gotta be careful.
Oh.
Watch your head.
Oh my god.
It's not good.
I thought I was like, hey, I can totally fight this thing. No, I'm not gonna fight anything. I might die in the tutorial. This would be like the third game this happened to me that's not counting Dark Souls.
Stay vigilant. These
Huh.
ones aren't messing around.
Oh my god. I'm just immediately all freaked out, trying to figure out where I can go from here. Again, I'm playing on hard, and that's really the reason it hit so hard. But maybe I'm just supposed to avoid everything right now. I mean, they didn't actually tell me how to actually attack or fight, so I guess I'm not in the point where I'm supposed to be doing that right now. And for a very good reason. That thing almost one-shotted me. You know, just to see what a near-death screen looks like. It looks cool. Wait a second. I don't want to go back. The particle effects flowing around the screen when I'm dying looks like the cut-in effect from like when you're doing surgery skills from Sora 3 Reload.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do?
No.
Right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
You want to say it? It's just us two.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
You make it sound like I'm a spy.
And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
I'm biased again because the fairy thing, but how you describe the mission so far doesn't make me trust you anymore.
Come on, we don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say, anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Is that a heal? Thank you.
Right.
Did you just play music? It's as though it's playing directly into your mind. Yeah, this is really inspiring, actually.
First magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Oh, I love this.
Look.
Hey, look.
Over there.
That's a boat, isn't it? I believe Grand Trans already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay outside. Am I still dying? I'm still dying. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, party member, kind of. Fantasy novel. My clothes is a key item. Oh, so she is using a sword. So she is a party member. Interesting. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. I can't. I was trying to go into this. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music. As it is the modest form of magic with seemingly no utility in the battlefield, it's considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society and starts to rarely use. What the fuck? What do you mean you rarely use music? A general term for this technique that consumes power to cause phenomenon that bend the laws of nature as a wide variety of applications, from modest use in daily life to destructive power in war. However, as the magic ignites, which require a state permanent of ownership and use, are required for people to be able to use magic, and many cannot wield magic. Alright. Kalika, a fairy who accompanies traveling boy. What? Who accompanies traveling boy on his journey. I kind of thought it would just replace that with my name that I put in. Oh shit, is this not me? Hold on, what? Where's my... Oh yeah, it just says traveling boy. This isn't me. Oh, it's one of those things where like when I put in the name Lana, it's referring to someone that's not the main character I'm using. Interesting. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than traveling boy. When it comes to sensing magular and knowing magic, though, she can become heated when her personal values are tested. She's a reassuring traveling companion. Okay. That gives me... What game I'm thinking of that did that first? Where it's like... Oh my god! Oh my god, that was a mistake. I was in conversation. I wasn't paying attention! want this face.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
I was like mid conversation, and like my mind just like defaulted. Oh, here's a nice sheep or a dog or a deer, something something not gonna murder me. I'm just gonna assume I can't fight anything.
We're in a little over our heads. I think we'll be okay if we make it this far.
Yeah, I do like no damage to that thing. This is bad. Oh, that's a cool transition. That was quick. Oh, I see why I'm not supposed to fight that now.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, great seeker, bear fantasy empowered. Hear my wish, come forth from thy epic of glory to grant me thy emptiness. I think that's the emptiness or employment. So it's not even an E, and I think there's an M in there.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa.
Random couple. Random execution.
Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you.
Oh, damn.
Careful!
Hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We've gotta stay focused.
Right.
You know who's back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
Weird that wasn't entering the book thing. I wanna know what's so special about Elder. If anything, you would think I'm even discriminated for that.
Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
Yeah, you can't be speaking facts like that, you get executed.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Okay.
The king dead.
his son stricken, are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
Wait, what?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Why am I even here? Why am I witnessing this?
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Okay. Wow, I forgot the message.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
If I was really close to the prince, I would assume more people would recognize me. Unless he just had a best friend in secret.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. I've been asking you for advice since the day I woke up. Plus, everyone's a push open for a local map. If you're unsure what to do, plus triangle, deliver all your best ideas. That's all she thinks. It's such a safe areas, you want to say that. Okay.
Whatever will I do?
I really love the style of the game so far. It reminds me of like Son of 5 and Reverie. Like Reverie was like this old, not old, like this relatively new gacha game that has kind of like 1874-ish vibe to me anyway. So this is what this game's kind of reminding me of. Hello.
So you?
An elder, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, the lock is still going. Not trying to be rude, just myself. The city ain't the friendliest, so it's inferiors. Yeah, be careful, or they'll get to you too, just like all of us pirates. Is that interesting? What? Oh, I hit triangle by accident because I want to open this. The menu is usually triangle in these kind of games. Oh, that's a lot. The Elder Tribe. The 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic. Heretical to the teachers of the church, their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Yeah, I thought so. Like, if they are so rare compared to all these, like, animal people, I would just immediately assume that the tribe is being discriminated against. Each of the 8 tribes possess unique physical traits, making them recognizable at a glance, such as the clan's horns or the Wazent's long ears. I'm just gonna call those elves because I'm not saying that every time. The Elder Tribe, however, bears no such distinguishing features and thus are regarded as inferior beings. Alright, fair. Yeah, the reason why I laughed at the like slang of knife ear was because I was playing like D&D with some of my friends a while back, and I don't remember which campaign we were doing, but one of my friends started naming all elves knife ears, so I just assumed he made it up, and just hearing it again reminded me, that made me laugh. One of the most popular tribes in the Night Kingdom, second only to the Kamar, long pointed ears are their most distinguishable feature. They often boast excellent physique, which has given them superior martial prowess. Elven women are stronger than most men of the other tribe. Yeah, that was fucking true. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clamar, and the two tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Many elves pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as a self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with the belligerent temperament obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. Okay. The Clemar tribe possesses the largest population in all the allied kingdoms. The most distinctive features are the horns, which grow on both sides of the head. Clemars have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. I don't know how to pronounce that. The royal family are Clamar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of positions within the government, leading many Clamar to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most permanent tribe. Clamars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situational or appropriateness of doing so. Which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. So I want to say that just means like they always want to debate, but well, sometimes side conversations they really shouldn't be starting. A tribe recognized by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin color, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism. I don't know what that means right now. I've not heard that word before, but I can't draw a definition of what that means in my mind right now. For better or for worse, they are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can be seen as recklessness. Due to this stereotype, they are looked down upon by other tribes, which prevent them from securing a foothold in politics, despite being nearly as populous as the elves and the Clamar tribes. Discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. That's awful. But like, based on that, it's like this was like, oh, this place likes to party a lot. Well, fuck them, because like the less than people, because what, they like to party? That's what I got from that. Or basically like the class clown. Like, that seems such a stupid reason to discriminate against them. But that discrimination doesn't make sense to begin with. The son and heir to the throne of King Hydaelyn, oh my god. The King Hydaelyn V. I'm just saying Hydaelyn, I guess. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him affected with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and the royal funeral was held in his honor. Oh, damn. Theo just fucked up everyone, huh? The Union of Allied Kingdoms spans the Kingdom of Econia, the Principality of Oceania, and the Principality of Monterio, and Econia being the suzerain, with its king holding authority over all three kingdoms. The original King Hydaelyn was this United Nations' first ruler, and is often referred to as the Founder King. The continent is surrounded by fast-running currents, and ships can only set anchor from the southern island sea, where the otherwise swift currents are less violent. As a result, there have been fewer invasions from overseas, and the three countries have achieved long histories. Oh man, there's a lot to read just to understand the word. The capital of the kingdom is Grand Trad, and the largest city in the kingdom, located in north-central Econia. The most widespread religion in sectism, established as the state religion under the region of the most recent monarch, King Hydaelyn V. Alright. The royal capital Grand Trad, the nation's largest city, capital of both the kingdoms of don't know why that word is so hard for me to say now. The Cronia and the United Kingdoms at large, also referred to the royal capital, being the home of the palace and the seat of the royal bloodline, known for its solid ramparts, a site which has long been emblematic, and the city itself. However, when the massive regolith Grand Cathedral was built, the building's grandeur became the new symbol of Grand Trant. Jeez, okay. I'm gonna be reading a lot. I'm actually am interested in learning about this world. I do like it so far. It's just a lot to read, and my poor brain cannot handle that. Oh, not brain, but like my mouth. I'm surprised I'm not stumbling over these words as much as I am. This shop sells igniters. What? What? I thought the whole point of igniters was that like only like the royal family or military people can actually obtain them. Why do they have a shop here for just calling this? Okay, sure. What? they immediately destroyed their own war. Okay, one of those sure would come in handy too, but I can't afford it. Like, yeah, they're super expensive, but like I thought like they were just making sure only military can have them.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag.
Is that... I'm sorry, I'm stuck looking at one on the right. Like, I thought it was a spear at first, but I see a rib cage. And then, like, the rings, are you supposed to wear that? Does that go on your back? And just shape around you? Who's getting them to wear that?
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Every time you say Elden, my immediate thoughts are gonna say ring after.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
I think it'd just be best to just wear like a bunny hat or something.
Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Actually, sorry, scratch that. Not a bunny hat. A hat that looks like horns, rather.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter? I feel like I would... I can't afford that. Sure, I'll go with the royal scepter.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
I just hope one of you would actually talk about it.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
Yeah, like
More
her.
practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
I like you, lady. I had a question. You answered, and described what it was. Unlike the fairy around me that merely made me try to make you feel like shit for it. Fuck you, fairy. I don't remember your name, but fuck you.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
God, I'm so used to playing games to make it doesn't say it, so my immediate instinct is to say my choice.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Why is this girl remind me of Yukari? I don't know what it is, but looking at her face and hairstyle, I just immediately think it's just Yukari reincarnated as a fairy.
Give it a fold, I say.
That's an interesting loading screen there. I like it, I like it. I was hoping that we'd blend in the crowd and no one would notice that you're an elder, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. You don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Alright.
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me.
Oh, fucking, why did it take so long to realize it? This whole like chatted thing where you get see them like this was a Persona 5 thing, wasn't it? Like they first started that in Persona 5. Interesting though they're continuing that, because I don't think anyone, including myself, would ever pay attention to it. Even now, I didn't pay attention to a single thing, I just noticed that they were there.
The recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
No.
And if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Okay, about to fuck this up.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth.
Hello.
Looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you?
I immediately like you. I hope you join my party. I hope there's a party system in it. That is very good.
Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But
yeah.
I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
What?
So, what brings you to enlist?
What the fuck is it about that? I'm just so bored. I'm almost so tempted to...
I just want to kill some time.
And a little kingdom-sponsored bloodshed will spice up your life, eh? I know your type.
Oh, shit.
I suppose this work attracts degenerates.
He almost like that.
Are you crazy?
So, what can
bit.
you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm strong. Both of these are not right. I almost died to a worm. I was so dumb I ran into a pack of wolves. I took one hit, almost died. This one's true.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
I thought it took. Oh! Look, they are doing that. So I don't know who's Lana then. Who am I? Okay. Enter the name of the story's protagonist. Quick. Sure, there's a name that just popped in the name. I'll be honest, I have no idea where his name comes from. I just, in any game or work that I've played or I looked at, where I have to name a character, if I can't use Toko, for some reason this is the second name that pops up, and I have no idea why. So I'm gonna use it. Why? Okay. I don't know why I can't use Toshido, but okay, sure. Alright, so I couldn't think of a name, so I went to a random name generator and found a name that I kind of like. I'm gonna go with Silas. Seems like a good name. Yeah, Silas. That seems fit.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property.
Ooh.
So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
Alright, cool. Well, long line. Guess we have no choice to raise our turn. I want to talk to you.
Whoa.
You in listening as well? The line starts behind me. If so, or was that the tongue you needed? Are you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of the Lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstance. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, you don't matter to me.
What's the world coming to?
Came to the list, but I heard that you can make a quick what? Make a quick river here, like a buck, I guess. But it really make you work alongside creepy elder. For pirates, I can deal with, but elder are white ominous. Bet you hear that. God's own scripture, that's where. Guess you can't expect an elder to know shit. Let him say what he wants. Find someone like him would just be waste of energy. Yeah. Like I said, they said try to do something matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front in the meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Retro could serve Count Lewis. His army built on merit, so even probably stands a chance.
Let's hurry.
Wait, what?
Hurry.
You get in line or does suspect? Wait, am I not in line? What counts me being in line? Okay, I thought it would be considered cutting. Hey, how do I actually get in line? Did I just say it? Oh, that's the thing. I thought that would be one of those things where I just have to like just talk to everybody and then it will just advance on there. There's a counter system. There's a thing system.
I heard they get sightings. What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Human? Wait, human? I thought elder was
Another
supposed to be considered human.
Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
Say it again.
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
That's how you say that?
Forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on.
Oh.
No fighting in the ranks.
That's weird. That's why I like this guy's design so much. He's just using our economy. Like, just straight up, he's just used face and hand. Look at that. That's just using our economy of horns.
Sorry for making a scene. You alright?
Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Then the igniter.
These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Okay, why are you pointing at yourself the entire time you said that? Oh, he's like igniter on his neck. The thing on his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The character I spoke of earlier had one too. He must take on different forms, like I saw on the main street. I didn't see the character holding one.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
I want to blast you until Suspiria.
Wow, that's a real map.
Oh my god, it is just like Bastia of Suspiria.
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under
it's
my
around his
command.
neck.
I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
It shouldn't be how it is, but it doesn't change the fact that that is how it is.
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book? I want to say yes, because I also want to know what's in it, so...
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
Can I read? Thank you. It didn't let me read it.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
Oh, is Lana just gonna end up being the prince? No, right?
Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor.
I mean, technically, no. Even if I still kind of subscribe to the idea of like if anyone watched Fairy Godparents as a kid, there was an episode of Timmy Rich for everyone to be exactly the same. Everyone's a gray blob, but there was still discrimination, so everyone being exactly the same. The fact that I go to the idea that the discrimination, racism, and all that, basically just comes down to some asshole is gonna think they're better no matter what it is, and then they're gonna pass on the knowledge to their kids or someone else. So assholes who think they're better just gonna discriminate by default, and they're gonna teach that to their kids or other people's kids by default as well to spread the hate. You can't. So it doesn't mean we have exactly the same. Discrimination is never gonna actually end unless people just stop doing it, which is not gonna happen. So yeah, that's my 2 cents in the matter.
Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy.
This is.
But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
It's funny.
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Huh? Sorry to disappoint you. Late night? Is that the temperature? Is the temperature being... Is that also being cataloged? Whoa, what? I think it is. Why? Hi?
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
I thought that was a little gourd.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
Oh, shit.
Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Jeez. Wait, he looked much older in the first flashback, though. Did he grow up while comatose? Like, I'm not saying that's not impossible, but like...
I won't give up either. Trust me.
It's more like, how long was he in a coma for? kind of shocked with how the game looks. That it doesn't have some kind of like long anime opening, like other Persona or SMT and Atlus games have. Actually, I don't think SMT games ever have one. Actually, they're just Persona.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Wait, is he dying in one day?
Let's see.
I wonder how far it means then. I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. The information, surroundings. Oh.
This place here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Let's see here.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
This is where contact should be, so hopefully we'll find it quickly. Alright, sure.
Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Wait, what? What did I just do? I clicked camp, it wouldn't let me do anything there.
The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Avoid the only one tribe, I guess?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
That is, avoid the one tribe doesn't necessarily mean no discrimination. Not discrimination isn't based on just race. They're kind of making it seem like.
So it's describing a better world, a utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
I get that since their discrimination is based solely on race or the tribes. I get why whenever it comes up, that's the first thing they think of. It's just a weird thing to me to just think that discrimination is based solely or mostly on race.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Their friends the whole talk. This is who on
I
this.
apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure I saw that right. Not only does he look like you to me, he also did the two-handed sword. That's just, yeah, he's just designed off him. I'm calling that 100% now.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
It says that while he will stay behind and watch us die. Cool.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Alright.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yep, just over there.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Has she always worn that headdress? No, right?
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
No.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Thanks, you. I mean, strong. A brave fighter trying to conceal the nobility has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Alright.
Okay?
This is an announcement of events, but don't lose sight of our mission.
Here we go.
Be careful, our contact should be inside, we just have to find them. You wanted such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually.
That was nothing, I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Okay. I wonder, do I actually try combat now, or are we just get annoyed at? Oh, no. Oh god. I haven't been noticing this thing been up to. Oh my god. No, I kind of understand what's going on so far. I'll beat these characters. Leon Stroll, a young man of a Clanwide tribe, met at the recruitment center in Grand Tread, a genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family, but seems to have a complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army. Typically a commoner profession, though new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surname in order to prevent overfamiliarity. Sure doesn't seem to mind. Okay.
This is...
Who closed the door? What the fuck is that, and why are you charging it?
There it is. That's a human.
That's a what?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
That's a human? What is this, like Madoka Magica or something?
Damn it.
This is horrific. So many dead. Yeah, this looks a lot like Persona 5 the more I play it, actually. Ingredients, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may still find some draw breath. Sorry, are you gonna update that? Human? No, of course, the one thing I really want to look at, it's not gonna do that, huh? The book-sized case of him is a memorial-style novel depicting a country of neither magic nor notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth. It's designed as a forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies are thought to have been burned. Oh yeah, that's right, there was a scene of them burning it. Making it hard to come by in present day, it is a well-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own. Why would they burning a book that's about anti-discrimination? Magula, technical term for magic power that serves as the basis for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals, because magula sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration. Some scholars theorize that magula may be physical particles too small to be seen with the naked eye. Okay. None of them are breathing. Yeah, that looked creepy. Why is that a human?
This is bad.
Get back, we got company. So is this also a human? What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're gonna have to fight it. Wait, if it's human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces to strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we just might get through this.
Got it?
Because if we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately, we only fight it if we work together on a plan.
Take care of it, please.
Instead, the two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Let's try to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. Wait, what? You push triangle any time, but if you use square attacks to stun enemies first, you start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking your square to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Okay. But how do I...
There are enemies around. Watch your step. This is our chance.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. When engaging a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an adventurous initial attack. In addition, enemies will remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. I was trying to look for something to lock onto them, but I couldn't find it. In squad battles, my squads attack with a weapon or trying to use skills to consume MP. Perform an action, spend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen. Oh, so it's just like SMT then, yeah. At hard, I need to see an additional turn icon in most battles. Oh, the music though. Oh, I like the music though.
The power of
What do you mean I can't control you? What are you on about? So R1 passes turn, circles the block. Start is the items, melee skill. What does it say? Call power. These are good knives to do big fire magic. That's cool. I love that.
They chose the wrong opponent.
What the? Yo, I love this fucking weird mix of like opera rap. This is fucking cool. I love that. I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but that was fucking cool. I loved it. We pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I can ask. Let's fast forward while we still can. Okay, first things first. Where's the party menu? How do I open that? There's gotta be a way to open that. There's no way to tell me it's like the original Persona 3, where I just don't control my party members. That's not a thing. That's not a thing, right? Game? I'm not seeing a no. I'm getting real scared right now, game. Because that either means two things. Either one is like Persona 3, where I just don't get to control my party members like I could in the original. Or, worse, Strong dies. What?
Quick, let's finish.
This is our chance. Forward, and we'll win this.
Everyone, go.
Oh, so that is the things that was in the desert. Okay, so I couldn't fight them just because I didn't have gear. We tried. That's fine.
The power of Portland!
Soul always comes through. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
You're here? I think I'm getting used to this.
The money mag experience. What's a mag?
Okay. I feel stronger.
Oh, I was hoping it's gonna be like SMT games. I can choose how I'm gonna build a character, but no. Oh, I can. Oh, so I get one for the level and I can choose. Ooh, okay. Lowest damage is sustained for enemies. Raises hit, evasion, escape chances. Raises iron constitutional rate. But right now, he seems he's gonna be focusing on strength and agility based on these stats alone. Like, so I want to probably focus on that. Next level, I'll probably put low points to magic. Be some kind of like spell fencer. I don't want to believe it. Please, either have Stroll survive or let me control him.
Be careful.
You know, Persona 5 just inspired so many of their works right now.
Let's give him a fight. Let's take them all out.
I always forgot there's like if there is even a lock-on mechanic.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I would have to run around. R2 to 1. Alright, so it's like semi it's like semi, it's both action RPG and then turn-based combat.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Pretty much like the same thing of like in Persona where you just could go up and smack a monster. Except they may it be more like not just smack it goes right into combat, but you can try and stun it or it can get hit from the monster.
This is bad.
Okay, this could be our all we've got. A tough one.
Stop wasting your MP. This is why I don't like that I can't control him. He's the AI is just being dumb.
We made short work of them.
Like, if I have to fight a boss, he's already half his MP is gone already. They're really not away from me to control him. I hate that. I hate that a lot.
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
How do you open the map? R1? Wait, what's over here?
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Medicine. Okay, Breaking needs don't seem to do anything. Okay.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty. But if we have them as surprise, we can catch off guard if we strike now, right? If we manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using square, there's a chance that the entire breakage will play at once for an instant. Okay.
Alright, how's that? We have the edge. Let's settle this quick.
Everyone, go!
The power is tougher than I thought.
He come from stun. Ow.
Still up?
Burn to ash.
Just do a normal attack, dude. You can totally beat them about that.
Alright, victory is ours.
I think that's all of them.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Okay. Huh. It is too inspired by Persona. Besides the you looking guy over here, it's also just the fact that like the main character is always I guess Makoto looking guy uses a short sword as well, so it's just like too much of Personas in this.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Still love it though.
That'll do it.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. An elder? Don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. The monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you, people. Of course this is how it ends. Damn it all the bloody hell. And he's dead.
Run.
You're so young. First recruit, get out from away from here now. The thing is up ahead. There's still more soldiers left alive? Wait, we can't just run and leave them be. It's too late, the monster. We can't just run away. Stay away from that thing. Oh. Seriously, well, this is really not a tactics menu. Like, really? Yeah, that sucks. Gonna do that for now then. And then just hope Saul stays alive.
Damn it!
Damn it, although I knew this for his curse. You're right, the horror attack.
Hey.
Calm down, not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead, they all have families. Tell me, Elder, I don't care anymore, I don't want to die. And he died. Oh, wait, no, stop.
Hold on.
I thought the boss was gonna be higher up the stairs, so it's like, oh, an extra area I can enter. Let me see what this way is. Wait. You two, you're perhaps You're searching for someone? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that's right.
I get it now.
I thought as much. That makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have good reason. But I'll tell you the truth.
What?
You know from earlier?
Was that?
Sound like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting there. But I handle a personal matter later. Let's get survivor 6 persons to the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Oh, so I can't go back. Cool. Oh, it's just what I was seeing on the map.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Wait, no, it's not. What is that on the map I'm looking at? Like a symbol on the map. Does that mean anything? Is that a guide? No. Huh. Okay. Do you hear sound? I gotta wonder. You don't. Cool.
Let's give 'em a fight.
So I can't just run up on people and they won't notice.
They won't hold back. Fire! The power of fire!
Get the untouched bonus.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yep, that's all. It's gonna be like a spell fence kind of build.
We made short work of them.
Alright. Next level, if it doesn't raise agility, I'm gonna put up my next point in agility. Oh, I got confused. I saw the triangle blind to open the squad fight. So I was like, okay, that means there's a monster nearby. Where is it? I just flat out didn't see it on my screen. But not on the screen, but my eyes didn't see it at first. Broken Igniter. Okay, that's cool. That's our research.
We have the edge. I'm fast, and we'll win this. A tough one.
The power! Let's wrap this up! That'll do.
Keep it up. Only one left. Finishing them off, we're clear.
Burn to us!
And look at that, he has no mana left because he erased it all.
They chose the wrong opponent.
I like the game so far. Oh hey, it caught both of the Titos in the room. I was like wondering if I had to like, stun both of them and then do the squad battle or just stun one. And yeah, it seems like you just have to stun one of them. That's pretty cool.
Do you see use for it? I say take it with you.
It's just Persona 5. Anyway, I'm gonna keep noticing the similarities between this game and Persona 5, just because there's a lot, and I know that's intentional. But it's just like it's there. I want to comment on it. I'm gonna comment on it. I'm gonna keep seeing it, and it's gonna keep being on my mind.
Come on! Let's give 'em a fight. I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Oh hey, the other one didn't show up.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp.
Let's push through. Okay, let's give this all we've got. Settle this quick.
I wonder if it's even necessary for me to get to this part. I feel like I could just like knock him out, not hit the triangle, and then probably just beat the shit out of him. I feel like I don't actually need to do one for this. But like their health does go down when I attack them normally. I feel like it isn't necessarily necessary. What if I just don't hit triangle? Oh, I straight up can't even. I can't even hit it when it's like that. That kind of sucks.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
It's so good and so fucking weird. I love it so much. I was thinking like Fire Emblem vibes with the ballad music. Oh, even the teeth in here.
This battle's ours. Give it my all. Go.
I'm just trying to get the bells out of the way. Just swing your sword, dude. You have nothing left.
They chose the wrong opponent. I think we're in the clear.
It's so frustrating seeing him just be stupid and there's nothing to do about it. It's so bad. I see his man engaged, just see like nothing there, and I had to just deal with that now. The move's just ahead. Might have a moment. To be honest, I have doubts there could be survivors. Piecing muscles together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. It's not just throwing your life away. Why do this if it's responsible for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who went away. Not this time. I can never live with myself. This time. And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found who was the electrician for it. No turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. At least give me a save point, game. No? Nothing? I know it said there was like auto-saving, but I typically don't trust that. But I guess I just have to go over it.
What do you think?
The human from earlier up there, sure you go. I mean, I guess. I don't have a choice. There's auto-saving. Wait, you auto-saved right there before the boss? Why would you do that? You're telling me, like, if I die, I can't just grind. I have to just keep grinding until I get through. If I can't. What the? This is just Madoka Magica right now. What the fuck am I even looking at?
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
And you have no peril.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. What was that?
Let's go. Fire!
That didn't help.
Monster. You're mine. Oh, please.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Okay. Guys, just one of those things where just go through the turns, right? I'm dead. So let's see what happens.
How is it this strong?
Do you not see this thing? What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
Are distracted. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
He's not actually dying right here, is he?
This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate subtle child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Oh my god, am I getting a persona? That's not what's happening, right?
Crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that looks so cool. Alright, so you can turn into personas or turn into demons, is what I'm getting from this.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Thing, you pull that out just like taking off the massive Persona 5. I'm gonna keep making these comparisons. What the fuck?
Maybe not.
Archetype?
I won't hold back.
Deal 1 damage to 1 enemy. Heal 1 HP.
Scour.
Alright, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic by its lack of an igniter.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you have hit one of the weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an enemy's weakness or scaring a critical hit against them will only decrease the chunk by 1/2, like SMT.
Looks like it mainly
Okay, but like it's, but it's not weak to. Oh, what? So attack the blood feet.
Wind.
That's it. Stay on
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back. Scour. Come on.
Done. We've got to hit the other spots too. Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with
Alright,
that.
so the ring then. I wanted to see if we would churn into the monster and then do that.
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Pig, I can't believe it's eating its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Oh, yes.
Wind.
I think I should probably heal now. Taking a lot of damage right now.
Let's go.
It is cool that I can just turn into the monster.
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Oh, you actually gonna help now? Have Gekka knock down apples to keep the folk from healing? Sure.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Is that... Okay, that's weird that that was a thing.
Come forth.
Should I say that was cool, but should I say no to that?
Scour.
I feel like I should have said no to that. Because I 100% could have knocked them off on my own. I was doing pretty good. I was just healing myself for one turn.
Wind.
I could just go for the rings. Just knock off all the parts of his body. Also, so you can't keep doing that to me anymore.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour.
You hit their weakness.
It's okay.
Oh,
Hold back.
you have weak to that now? Okay, cool.
All right. How's that?
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Seeker. Scour.
Ever so slowly. We're getting there though. Now you know myself.
Seeker. Wind. Still up?
Now the fight's starting to drag on. Alright, and he's dead. Really cool. Fight took a little longer than it should have, felt like, because I was on hard. Oh, wait, are we both getting our own separate EXP? Wait, out of EXP, what was that? A EXP? Yeah, we got separate EXP. You can go up to level 20.
I feel strong.
Interesting. So I'm guessing it's gonna go strength, magic, and then agility. So probably you can just do 2 in each or like 1 the other.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice?
I'm hoping that we get more people that can transform. I'm pretty sure we will. But I hope there's like that cutscene with on the giant like monument, and it just shows each person that's gonna do this. That would be so cool. I hope they do that.
And you! What was that power you used?
I don't fucking
Your
know.
whole heart and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
Did you watch all that?
Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Alright, cool. What intro for the game for the
The
first
lad's
chapter.
out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
I mean, I think all these options basically say the same thing, so yeah.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. They left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's
Okay.
a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Oh yeah, we said that whole thing. I guess they just assumed he was unconscious.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Yeah, like, if he was gonna betray us, he would have just stayed on, like, pretending to be asleep, because we were gonna let him live regardless, until he decided to come up like that.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from his curse and defeat Lewis. The treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. That's a long time. Also, I don't like that it's saying that it's a quest right now, just because, like, if it's doing, like, how to say this? The game is making it seem like defeating Luis would be like the final boss of the game, but like the fact that they're showing the quest line here and showing that it's not like a max rank kind of thing implies strongly that he's not. If anything, it might be like mid-game or something. So I'm just curious what happens after that, man.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Oh, hey, new ally Griers.
Feels
Please
like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
teach me how to take control over them. Like, I can understand Griers, so I couldn't control him, because given how the whole fort battles and everything was like, there's just enough enemies for him to not run out of MP unless I chose to do nothing. And then the fight itself, he couldn't help me with. So it makes sense for him to use up all of his MP as AI. But since we're past that, let me control him.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Alright. The fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Can I save? Yay! Alright. I think this is a great time to stop it. This game's really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm still gonna make references to Persona 5 because it's just Persona 5 in like in the 1970s, 60s, or fucking, I don't know history at all. It's a medieval-ish version of Persona 5. And, well, with that in mind, I'm gonna take a break from here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.